So here's the
Yeah.
question from a reader. Okay, two CPA trend lines. We didn't contemplate an owner leaving before normal retirement age unless it was because of death or disability or we had to fire them. However, as we were discussing hypotheticals at a recent partner meeting, we came to the uncomfortable conclusion that currently there's nothing to stop owners from accumulating large buyout balances and just walking in one day and offering up their resignation pursuant to our partner agreement, thus entitling them to receive substantial buyouts as long as they give us a 1-year notice. Our vesting provision has a very limited penalty for early retirement. The buyout is reduced by 2% a year for every year before 60 they leave. So if you want to leave at 50, you only lose 10% of your equity. You take a 10% haircut on that buyout amount. So they want to modify their agreement to so that if somebody leaves early, but there's a higher penalty, and they're asking for advice on that, right? And so this whole article is about how do you like make it so onerous to leave that nobody will leave before the age of 60.
But
Like, so this is why nobody wants to be a partner anymore. I mean, not nobody, but fewer people. Like, and I wouldn't want to be a partner because, yes, maybe I have equity, but I'm locked into it. So it's not real to me until I hit that age. I can't take advantage of it. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I lock myself into this partnership for, I mean, let's say I'm 35 and I get made partner. Why would I want to lock myself in for 25 years?
so, so this is that like unintended consequences stuff that constantly happens. Like they want to keep people in the firm, so they're going to put restrictions in, which is actually going to keep people from entering the firm at the bottom.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. Nailed it. So then the rest of the article is all of these like, ways to increase the penalty, right?
like somebody, instead of somebody say this is not a good idea, they reinforced the question and gave suggestions on how to solve this.
Right. So instead of 2% penalty per year, you make it 5% per year. So if you leave 10 years before retirement, then you're losing half of your equity, right? You keep them in to get the 100%. And they want vesting to be 15 or 20 years longer, or 15 or 20 years total. So, yeah, this is the problem. This is why people don't want to buy into your CPA firm, because it's based on this employment for life model, which doesn't fit anymore with the younger generation. I can't even think. Do I know anyone who has been at the same job for 30 years or since they started? Like I other than my friends who are lawyers, I think that's the one where, people tend to also stick around in their firm. Like I can't think of it. So making it more restricted, like that's the wrong way to go about it. You need to do what firms that are doing ESOPs are doing, where they're making it easier to move in and out and to give equity to everyone, not just the partners or the managers at least, right? So
Partners should figure out how to quiet quit. That's the way to go. Just clock in, send some emails, but don't actually work. But the
and get
problem
your
is because of the
profit.
shortage, they have to keep working.